So look at obituaries is next, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home is Curtis & Son Funeral Home, 256-245-4361. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. It's 18 minutes now before the hour, turning to obituaries this morning. Florence Gail Harris, age 68, of Sylacauga, died Wednesday, May the 11th, at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, announcing. Memorial service, funeral service, I should say, for Michael Joseph Kavanaugh, age 63, of Childersburg. That service will be Saturday morning at 11 a.m. from Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel. The Reverends Mike Waddy and Jamie Jones officiating. Interment in the Evergreen Cemetery in Sylacauga. Visitation tonight at the Childersburg Chapel of Curtis & Son Funeral Home from 5 until 8. Mr. Kavanaugh died at the age of 63 in Nashville, Tennessee on May the 11th. Online condolences at curtissonsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing. Memorial service for Mack McQueen London, age 80, will be held here in Sylacauga on Saturday at 2 p.m. from Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing that memorial service for Mack McQueen London, age 80. Funeral service for Ruby Glosson Dennis, age 85, will be Saturday, May 14th at 11 a.m. from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home, with the Reverends Sam Walker and David Schaefer officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery in Sylacauga. Mrs. Dennis died May the 11th at her residence. She was one of the original members of the Village Street Baptist Church and a member of the Coosa Valley Singers. Visitation tonight at Radley Smith Funeral Home from 5 until 8. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Robert Lee McGrady, Jr., age 71, of Alexander City, is Saturday, May 14th at 1 p.m. from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Reverends Tim Harris and Don Bruce officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. The family receiving friends Saturday from 11 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Mr. McGrady died Wednesday, May the 11th at University Hospital in Birmingham. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Carolyn Sparks, age 69, of Alexander City, is Saturday, May 14th at 10 a.m. from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Reverend Tony Harris officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family receiving friends tonight, 5 until 8 p.m. at the funeral home. Mrs. Sparks died Tuesday, May 10th at Russell Medical Center. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Jerome Williams Estelle, age 59, is 1 o'clock Saturday at Mount Olive Baptist Church, with Bishop William Spann, the pastor, and Bishop David Norwood officiating. Interment in the Lawler Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Visitation today from 4 until 5. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary in Talladega, directing that service. Leland Lee Jackson, age 48, died May the 5th. And a public memorial service will be held Saturday at 2 p.m., May the 14th, at the Kingdom Hall in Sylacauga, 232 South Oak Street. Graveside service for Vickie G. Magouyrk, age 52, of Talladega, will be Saturday, May 14th at 11 a.m. from Oak Hill Cemetery. Mark Geyer will officiate. The family receiving friends tonight, 5 until 7. Ms. McGrady died at her residence on May the 11th, a native of Talladega and a graduate of Lincoln High School, class of 1983. She was an employee for Talladega's Piggly Wiggly for many years. Online condolences at earthstreetfuneralhome.com, Earth Street Funeral Home, Talladega directing. Funeral service for Kimberly Threatt, age 55, is 11 o'clock Saturday, May 14th at Bellevue Baptist Church. The Reverend Timothy Caldwell officiating. Interment in the Oak Hill Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, Talladega, directing. Jim Henry Mullinax, age 84, of Talladega, died May 10th. Funeral service is today at 2 o'clock from Earth Street Funeral Home in Talladega. The Reverends Martin Murray, Jeff Freeman, and Brian Camp officiating. Burial in the Midway Memory Gardens. Mr. Mullinax was retired from Talladega County Road Department. He was known as a bubblegum man at his church. Earth Street Funeral Home in Talladega will direct that service. Mr. Mullinax was a member of the Chandler Springs Baptist Church. This obituary report brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, is Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Erlene's Flowers and More on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Say it with Flowers from Erlene's, 256-245-5235.